Madam Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Norwegian. And we take showers. And we look for the humor in life. It might be funny if I fell off the stage, but it'd be better if I don't. My first career was with nuclear weapons. 17 years. My finger was on the button. I decided to change careers. And I made the logical transition from nuclear weapons to humor speaker. Good news and bad news. The good news is, when I worked with nukes, I never once launched a warhead. The bad news is, now as a humor speaker, I bomb 2 or 3 times a week. Now, it's not unusual to have 2 different kinds of stress in 2 different kinds of jobs. The truth is, we have stress anytime something happens to us. When good things happen to us, it causes us stress. But the worst thing is when something hits you out of the blue, when you're not expecting it. That happened to me 14 years ago. The doctor said, "John, you have Parkinson's disease." Fellow Toastmasters, I thought the same thing you would have thought. My God, what a speech this will make. He continued. He said, Parkinson's is known for stiffness of movement, slowness of movement, lack of facial expressions. It even will eventually affect your voice. I said, "Doctor, those are not my symptoms. You're describing my personality." I used to think I was Superman, and now I realize I'm just a guy that runs around the neighborhood in blue tights. Yes. I've found out that they don't know what causes Parkinson's, and they can't cure it. All they can do is keep charging you. It's like having a plumber come over to your house. And the plumber says, "Yep, you're right, the toilet's leaking. Don't know why. Can't fix it. That'll be $185. And can you believe it? Parkinson's was discovered in 1817 by Dr. James Parkinson. What's with this guy? Finds a horrible disease and names it after himself. If I find a horrible disease, I'm going to name it after somebody I don't like. And you may have noticed I have tremors. That comes with Parkinson's. And it gets worse over time. But I don't mind it. Because now I consider myself James Bond. I like my martinis shaken, not stirred. And I have a theory. My theory is, if I move to California, when the earthquakes happen, the earthquake tremors will cancel out the Parkinson's tremors. So if you're ever in California and you see me standing perfectly still, duck under a table. So I have Parkinson's, and you don't. Probably most of you don't have Parkinson's, but you've got something else. People have financial problems, emotional problems, relationship problems, other medical problems besides Parkinson's. There's always something. I don't recommend Parkinson's to you. and I don't want what you have. Somehow we've been given the gift to deal with our own issues. It's like somebody gives you a magic wand and you wave it to find the fun, to see the fun, to share the fun. Life is good, but only because we make it that way. It is not a spectator sport. It's what we do, it's what we say, it's what we think that create our own wonderful lives. So be proactive. Know that you can make life good because you do it for yourself. And know that you are not the audience. When you're watching life parade in front of you, you are not the audience. You are the magician. Madam Toastmaster.